Have you ever wondered what it takes to stay true to your faith, despite facing extraordinary challenges? Picture a man, Daniel, standing firm in his convictions despite the enormous trials he faced. Imagine being thrown into a den of lions, yet holding strong to your faith, unwavering, unyielding. This isn't just a story of survival, it's a testament to enduring faith and divine intervention. This is the story of Daniel, a tale of faith, courage, and divine intervention. Born into Jewish nobility, Daniel's life took a dramatic turn when he was taken captive by Babylonian King Nebuchadnezzar. In the midst of a land so different from his own, Daniel found himself surrounded by unfamiliar customs, traditions, and beliefs. But rather than succumbing to this foreign way of life, Daniel made a decision that would define his character forever. He chose to remain faithful to his beliefs, to his God. His faith, however, did not go unnoticed. The young Daniel, wise beyond his years, soon caught the attention of King Nebuchadnezzar himself. His ability to interpret dreams, a gift from God, earned him a reputation of wisdom and insight. This unique talent, coupled with his unwavering faith, gained him favor with the king and a position of influence in the Babylonian court. But his faith and integrity soon put him at odds with the king's court. A law was cunningly passed that made it illegal to pray to anyone but the king. Daniel, true to his faith, continued to pray to God and was thrown into a den of lions. In a time when obedience to the king was the norm, Daniel stood out. He was a man of unshakable faith, a man who did not bend to the whims of the world. When the law was passed that forbade him from praying to his God, he stood firm, his conviction unbroken. His defiance was not unnoticed. The king's men found him in prayer and, as the new law dictated, he was sentenced to a night in the lion's den. It was a punishment meant to instill fear, a punishment that was supposed to be a death sentence. Yet, in the face of such peril, Daniel remained calm. His faith was his shield, his belief in God was his solace. As he stepped into the den, the ferocious lions prowling around him, he did not waver. He was at peace, his faith unwavering. The morning came, and with it, a miracle. Daniel, the man who had defied the king, who had been thrown into a den of lions, was alive. He had spent a night with the beasts, yet there was not a scratch on him. Yet, Daniel emerged unscathed, his faith in God having protected him from the lions. Daniel's story did not end in the lion's den. His faith and wisdom continued to guide him, earning him respect and influence. The story of Daniel is not just about one man's faith, but it's also about the enduring legacy that his faith left behind. In the later years of Daniel's life, he continued to serve in the courts of successive kings. His reputation for wisdom and integrity was so great that he became a trusted advisor to the mighty rulers of Babylon and Persia. Despite the changes in power and the political upheavals of his time, Daniel remained a constant figure in the royal court, his counsel sought after by kings. But Daniel was more than just a wise man. He was also a prophet, gifted with visions that revealed the future of his people and the world. His prophetic visions, recorded in the book of Daniel, continue to inspire, challenge, and stir the hearts of believers to this day. Throughout his life, Daniel's faith remained unshaken. He faced adversity with courage and temptation with steadfastness. He stood firm in his convictions, even when it meant risking his life. His unwavering faith in God was his guiding light, leading him through the darkest of times. Daniel's legacy is not just in the extraordinary events of his life, but in the everyday moments where his faith shone through. His life is a testament to the power of faith, a reminder that faith is not just about believing, but about living our beliefs every day in every decision we make. His story teaches us that faith is not passive, but active. It's not just about trusting in God's plan, but also about stepping out in faith, taking risks for what we believe in and standing firm in our convictions, no matter the cost. Daniel's life is a powerful testament to the strength of faith and the extraordinary things it can accomplish. His story inspires us to live our faith boldly, to stand firm in our beliefs, and to trust in the power of God, no matter what challenges we face. For in the end, it is not the lions we fear, but the courage to face them that truly matters. So what can we learn from Daniel's story? Well, his life was a testament to unwavering faith, impeccable integrity, and extraordinary courage in the face of adversity. He showed us that divine intervention isn't just a concept, but a reality for those who believe. His story is a beacon, illuminating the path of faithfulness, even in the darkest hours. Perhaps it's that true faith is not just about believing in something greater than ourselves, but also about living our lives in a manner that reflects those beliefs, even when the world is against us.